Hi, Justin here from Kombative Nation. We are the Blues. Obviously, believe in yourself, lead yourself, have an unbreakable mindset, energy, and synergy. I was talking with one of my parents, and we were discussing how the Blues and our core values is so vital and important to the program that we teach at martial arts. And obviously you want to learn self-defense, we can teach you self-defense. You want to learn how to fight, we can teach you how to fight. But we were discussing how the Blues and our core values really help the students learn and develop mentally and get that morals and ethics foundation. And the topic came up where I said to them, I said, you know what the gray area is? And they looked at me. They said, well, what do you mean? I said, the gray area. You have your black, you have white, you have right, you have wrong. What's the gray area? I said, how do you define it? And they were not sure. So I looked at them and I said, the gray area is doing the wrong things for the right reasons. That's the gray area. And that's the area where a lot of kids get in trouble. They're doing the wrong things, but they're doing it for the right reason. They're doing it for the right reason from their heart. And kids have to learn that friends can get you in trouble because they're not doing the right thing, but because they're your friend, you feel obligated to help them because they've helped you. And for kids to learn the process of black and white, right and wrong, doing the right things, having a moral compass. You need to know what the gray area is all about. And a lot of places do not discuss the gray area. And the gray area is really where morals and ethics lies. Because we're human. We're not going to always be black and white. We're not going to always be right and wrong. It's not always going to be like that. 90% of the time, if you're honest with yourself, it's never like that. You're always in the gray area. It's like today, gray and cloudy, right? So at Kombative Edge, we talk about the gray area. We discuss this with the kids, and through the Blues and through the core values that we have, they're beginning to understand really what the gray area is all about and how to navigate themselves so that they're not getting in trouble, where they know, like, all right, I'll help you out, or I can't do this. I don't know what you're in, I don't know what you're doing, but I can't help you because you're going to bring me down with you, kind of a thing. And those are decisions that everybody has to make, and those decisions can be very, very hard, especially when the heart is involved, right? Especially when you got a friend that's involved, or maybe a significant other that's involved, and and you got to walk away or take a step back because you have to protect yourself. Because a lot of times when you are helping somebody else, they're really hurting you as you're trying to help them because their moral compass isn't right. Their foundation, their guiding principles aren't right, and yours are, and that always ends up with the person who's trying to do the right thing. That person always ends up getting hurt or getting in trouble. And recognizing the gray area, well, I can say this, it's hard for everyone. Hard for me, it'll be hard for you, and even when you know about it, you still end up getting caught or snagged, and because it tugs at the heart and you're always there for your friend, for your significant other, maybe for a relative, you know? And that's what it always happens. It always happens. So the best way to handle that and to cope with that and to, you know, to recognize those situations or those gray areas that are coming at you is to train and inform them and to teach about it. And that's what we do at Combative Edge. We teach about the gray area. And I can tell you this, nobody teaches about the gray area. Nobody. Why? Because it's like quicksand. It's a sticky point. And you definitely don't want to you don't want to handle that. But a lot of people don't want to deal with that. So, but we at Combative Edge, we deal with that head on. And we teach that head on all the time. And it's such an important aspect because these kids, they don't know. And they're looking for guidance. And they're looking for, you know, for insight. And they will listen to you when you talk about it. So if this interests you, if you have a son or a daughter or maybe a brother or someone that you know that needs that kind of guidance, bring them down to Combative Edge. 516-782-9625. Give us a call. And you will learn how to protect yourself. You'll learn how to defend yourself. Oh no, where are we going? The phone fell. Hang on a second. You'll know how to protect yourself and defend yourself and learn how to handle situations. But most importantly, you'll know how to handle moral and ethic situations. The gray area. Doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. Justin here from Combative Edge Nation. Rise above the average. We are the Blues. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.